So I want to read the words that Scott wrote to me in emails last year. Eyes of an angel, heart of a dove, walls around her heart, below and above. She craves tenderness, she wants a true love. She's a passionate soul, though she fits me like a glove. I thought of her 1,000 times, I dreamed of her a million more. When does a man cross that line, give his heart room to soar? I wish I knew these simple things, I wish I knew her love. No one knows what the future brings, but I bet she fits me like a glove. Like how my heart melts every time I hear her sing. He said I had the jawline of a warrior princess. On November the 12th, he wrote that he had dreams of me and that I became a tigress, which is how he describes he likes for a woman to be in bed, to be like a tigress. I did tell him, I will say this much, because I'll call myself out on stuff and own up to my mistakes and apologize for it. But I had overshared some stuff with him. But when I mean overshare stuff, it's things that I experienced with my past. And I told him one time that I knew that my ex-husband and my ex-fiance, obviously two separate guys at two separate times in my life, that I knew I loved them, but I wasn't in love with them. So this is what he wrote in response to that. It says, "It breaks my heart that a man wasn't inside your heart before he was inside your body, that you haven't felt the desire of a man who craved you, the tigress inside you, the warrior princess lover." On November the 17th, 2018, 11:46 p.m., he wrote, "I spoke to you honestly and tenderly. You knew that so badly, yet run from it so fast. I know you haven't made love the way I do, and I understand that. I've been inside you many times, just emotionally, though. Imagine the real thing. Just speaking to you as a man would speak to a woman, like I always do. It's how I speak, think, touch, and love. Just like that." And just a few moments later in that same email thread, he wrote, "Had we met, I would be lying if I said I wouldn't enjoy kissing the clothes off your body. As I slid into you, you would have wrapped your legs around me as I would have taken away your fears. I would have kissed you through every orgasm. I would have held you, and I believe you would have asked me to have you again. Happy purring Linus." And this is, I'm paraphrasing with this one. It says, "would love nothing more." Because he said he'd love nothing more to have his significant other being a female, to be a team driver with him, to see the go, travel across the country, make excessive amounts of money each week, and there are plenty of times, plenty of downtime and trucking at shippers and receivers to make love, to be intimate. Now before that, through the other stuff he wrote me, he said I was a good woman with a beautiful heart, that it was easy for him to share his heart with me. The songs that he sent to me is what he plays when he's making love. Perfect music to perfect passion. He's told me, "I bet you I'm the first man to tell you that you're not a distraction or interruption, and I'll be glad to acknowledge that. I'll be glad to know that I'm the first man to ever tell you that." He loves to satisfy a woman physically, sexually, emotionally, psychologically. And he said most men have no idea where a woman lives with the woman they bed. So there's just some of the emails he sent me. I'm not going to do any more videos about it after this one, and this one more likely will stay up. So, yeah, that's what he wrote. And I'll be honest with you, there's a few things I wrote that I want to call myself out on. So, the things I wrote, I'll admit that I told him this in an email. I said, the first two videos I saw of you, I thought, well, he's cute and he's attractive. But by the third video, I realized he's married. Like, oh crap, I had fell for, kind of crush on a married man. But I told him below that, I said, that's a line I will never cross. I never have and never will. We have never met, never will. And when I go to the truck industry and he's at a truck stop, I'll go in the opposite direction because I don't want to meet him. But this is something that's going to take maybe a month or two to get past, because I never dealt with anybody like him. It's just, which I know I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I've never dealt with anybody this arrogant and narcissistic. I really haven't. And I had to get some friends, help from some friends in Tennessee that have dealt with this. And I'll tell you the same thing they told me, and it can be done. It can. So the best way you handle this type of situation, because it's not just men who are narcissistic, but it's women who are narcissistic. The best thing you can do is ignore them, walk away, move forward, and focus on your own life and focus on your successes. That's about the best way to handle this situation. And if you want to take their power away from them, just ignore them. You know, which makes a lot of sense. Like I said, I've never dealt with anybody like this before. But he has accused me of different things. He's taken everything I've ever told him and twisted it to accommodate his narrative to make him look good. And that's the way he does.